All right, welcome in, welcome in. I think we are live. I think we are live. Give it 1 second here, guys. It is Wednesday night. Hope you're doing well. And we're going back to 1986, back to the 86 Project again. And we have got some Red Sox and Tigers again, and a matchup of lefties, Frank Tanana versus Bruce Hurst. Now, the big story, the Tigers are in first place right now, 9-4, and they're tough, and they've been real tough. They're in first place. One game lead with the Yankees. The Red Sox have fallen to 7-7 right now. Been a streaky team all year. But the big news is Kirk Gibson is out until June 2nd. So he played his last game yesterday. I'm not sure what the have to look at the injury he had, but he's injured. He's out to June 2nd. So we'll see what the Tigers do without Kirk Gibson. Let's take a look real quick at the Red Sox, kind of how they got here so far. They lost yesterday's game 7-0. That was in the channel. Check that out. Clemens versus Jack Morris. Um, Clemens got lifted after 6 innings. Still don't know why. Interesting decision from John McNamara. The bullpen came in and got shelled, but it didn't really matter. I kind of brought this up in the broadcast yesterday. Was um, the bullpen got hammered, but the Red Sox didn't score any runs, so it wouldn't have mattered. The bullpen was lights out. We'd still be playing 0-0 in the top of the 45th inning. So the bullpen wasn't great, but neither was the rest of the Red Sox. The Red Sox have been in a kind of a tailspin here. They started off the season with the Tigers in Detroit, lost 2 or 3 there, lost 2 or 3 to the White Sox, and they got home to Fenway and they reeled off 5 in a row. And then lost the last game of the series of the White Sox. And the Tigers came in, and the Tigers have beaten them Monday and Tuesday, 5-4 in a good ball game, and then lost 7-0 yesterday. So the Tigers now looking for a sweep. So right now the Tigers, let me add this up right now. The Tigers 2-4, they're 4-1 against the Red Sox. And that's the kind of thing, that head-to-head stuff. I mean, we get down to the division races late in the year, and you lost 3 games head-to-head with the Tigers at the start. That's not good. So we'll see how that happens here. Tonight is Hurst and Tanana. Hurst pitched opening day against Jack Morris, and then um, he got the loss in that one. Pitched a decent game there. Tanana shut out the Red Sox 12-0 on Oil Can Boyd, and he's been phenomenal. So Tanana and Hurst going at it today in this one. Let's get out to the action. The first game of Wednesday, April 23rd, Tanana and Bruce Hurst. Let's go to the ballpark here. In this one, leading off with the Tigers is Alan Trammell, who's been on fire, and they moved into the leadoff spot now. Of course, with Kirk Gibson out, the lineup kind of shifts a little bit. So Trammell will lead things off, playing shortstop. Hitting into 2-hole is Darnell Coles at third base. Lou Whitaker will hit third, playing second base. Lance Parrish will hit cleanup catching. Larry Herndon in left field, hitting fifth. Chet Lemon hitting sixth and playing center field. So Herndon is in the lineup for Gibson pretty much. Well, actually, the right field kind of they shifted around. Well, Dave Collins there too. Let me kind of backtrack there. So Dave Engel at first base, he hasn't played much at all. Hitting seventh, Tom Brookins is DHing, and Dave Collins in right field, which is where Gibson was. But Herndon in the lineup that he wasn't in yesterday. Engel in there for Darrell Evans. So Darrell Evans had a day off against the lefty Hurst, so he could pinch hit. The Red Sox lineup, let's see what they're doing today against the lefty. Dwight Evans will still lead off. He's still leading off in the right field. Wade Boggs in the 2-hole, playing third base. Bill Buckner at first base hitting the 3-hole. Jim Ed Rice in left field hitting cleanup. Don Ballard DHing, hitting fifth. Tony Armas, center field hitting sixth. Rich Gedman hitting seventh and catching. Marty Berra eighth, and Ed Romero. So kind of the same lineup the Red Sox have had pretty much all season long. Only difference is Glenn Hoffman began at shortstop early in the year, and Romero's kind of taking that job from him. And of course, that's temporary till Spike Owen gets here. So let's play some baseball. Let's play lineups. April 23rd, 1986. Where were you? Where were you? Where were you?
Replay radio is live from Boston.
From the
Top of the
fence.
first.
As the Tigers going for the sweep, and Trammell will lead things off. Mentioned Trammell's been on fire. 422, 5 homers, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. He's done it all so far for the Tigers, carrying them, the first place Tigers. So the pitch from Hurst struck him out. So Hurst gets off a good start. Hurst has a 1-2 record, but he's pitched well. He's kind of had a bad luck. 2.61 ERA, a 0.92 whip, 20 2/3 innings pitched, 14 hits, get up 2 home runs, 9 runs, walked 5, struck out 24. So he actually pitched really well. He's had some bad luck here, so he's pitched well enough, and hopefully he can get back on track for the Sox here and get the Sox off their losing streak. So here's Coles now, 159 in the year. No homers, 4 RBIs, hitting the 2-hole. Ground ball to Romero. And it could be an error. It could be an error. It is. So Romero boots it. And Coles is on. He's got some speed as well.
1 out, man on first.
So here's Whitaker in the 3-hole now. Gibson gone till June 2nd. He was hitting that 3-hole. Whitaker in the 3-hole now. Whitaker 311. A homer and 5 RBIs. Facing Hurst to lefty. The pitch.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run on. A pitch out. And Gedman throws out Cole. So well done by the Red Sox from scouting right there. They go ahead and get the pitch out called.
2 outs.
And down goes Darnell Cole. So 2 away now. Whitaker stands in there still. Needed that one there after the error from Romero. And a fly ball to Armas. And there go the Tigers. 1-2-3, kind of.
1 error.
Kind of 1-2-3. They faced 3 batters. Kind of an error in there in the
Bottom of the first.
hot stealing. So bottom 1 we go. Red Sox trying to get off the schneid here. They're 3 straight, 7-7. And they're sitting right now in 6th place in the AL East. First place Tigers. And Dwight Evans will lead things off. I got to see how much longer Dwight leads off. It seems a lot, we all know he let off the opening day. But it'll be interesting to see what that lineup kind of changes and they put him out of the leadoff spot. That's coming soon, and Barrett moves up soon too. So here's Tanana. Look at those numbers real quick. This is his 4th start. He is 3-0, a 0.34 ERA, a 0.60 whip, 26 2/3 innings, 13 hits, getting up 2 long balls, 3 runs total. So the home runs account for the run pretty much. 3 base on balls and 18 Ks. He has been phenomenal here. And he comes in to face Evans. Evans, 259, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. The pitch to Evans. And he walked him, so a leadoff walk. There's a good start. Evans will not kill you in the base pass. He's a 3 for speed. And here comes Boggs. Boggs, 353, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, sitting in that 2-hole. He stands in now. Tanana fires in. Ground ball to Engel. Engel gets the force at second. They do not turn 2. Boggs beats it down there. So Boggs replaces Evans. Both 3 speed there, so nothing lost in speed-wise. And here comes Buckner. Buckner's 276, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. The pitch to Buckner. Base hit right field. And there could be an error on Collins as well. And no error. So Collins has 65 air rating, so it's going to take a lot to make an error out there. So Collins gets it back in.
1 out.
But the Red Sox have something brewing here. 1st and 2nd with a 1 out, and here comes big Jim Rice. Jim Rice, 321, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. He's been hot lately. The Red Sox have not been hot, but it's not because of Jim Rice. So Rice now looking to take one deep here and give the Sox over a 3-0 lead. Can he take a screen job? He walks instead. So Rice walks, and the bases are juiced for Don Baylor. And Baylor has been slumping big time to start this year off. Baylor, 163. That's 8 for 49. He does have 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Struck out 15 times. He's walked 4 times, been hit a few times as well. So Baylor will step in there. Bases juiced, 1 out. Let's see if Baylor can get one elevated here up into the screen. The pitch. Ballpark effect. Out or a single. Let's take a look here. 11 through 16 is now, so 21 through 66 for the hit. So the odds in the Red Sox favor. You got Buckner at second base. Not sure he'll score from second base, still 1 out. Let's see what happens here. And it's the Red Sox are snake bitten. A fly ball to center field, a short fly ball. Let's see if Boggs will tag up on it now. He does not. And there's 2 gone right there. So the Tigers are living well. Frank Tanana living well. As that looks like a sure base hit. Instead, it's a fly ball to Chet Lemon. And the only thing that could have been worse of that is Boggs been thrown in the home trying to tag up to end the inning. So 2 gone now for Armas. And Armas off to a pretty good start this year. 288, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. Of course, he did not have a great year in '86. And they replaced him with Dave Henderson. But he's been pretty hot to start the year. He's cooled off a little bit this series. So a big spot here for Armas as the Red Sox trying to get off their 3-game losing streak here. The pitch to Armas. And he gets hit by a pitch. We'll take it. We'll take the RBI. The RBI HBP. And the Red Sox up 1-0. So Tanana makes a rare mistake and flunks Armas. And Cutter Historical joins us, and Cutter Historical says, gotta love this game. Yes, it's a great game. It is a great game. It's a great game, and I'm always reminded of that, too. I try other games, and I won't name the games I try. I play other games offline, and it reminds me how much I love this game. Like, it's, I just play other games. Like, you know what? I like replay baseball better. And it's just a great game. Great game. Great game. Not perfect. There's a few things I don't like, but they're very minor thing. And that's it. All right. So bases juice now for Gedman. Gedman's been on fire, so you can't blame him for the 6th place start. 378, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Big spot here. I can't talk for Gedman. And it'd be nice to get a little gapper here and kind of put a crooked number on the board against Nana. 2 gone. The pitch to Gedman. Gedman ground ball to Whitaker, and the Red Sox will only get 1 out of that.
1 run, 1 hit.
But they do get the lead. They give Hurt the lead, and it's 1-0.
Top of the 2nd.
So Parrish will lead things off. Be Parrish, Herndon, and Lemon. Remember, Kirk Gibson not in the lineup today. Kirk Gibson on the DL, put on the DL till June 2nd. And once again, that's what real life happened. This is no injury in the game. I'm assuming he got hurt in real life. I need to go look it up at newspapers.com. I'm assuming that he left the roster yesterday. He didn't get demoted. So I imagine he hurt something, and he'll be gone till June 2nd. So the Tigers now will have to make do without him. We'll see where they are when he gets back. They're in first place right now. 1-game lead over the Yankees in the AL East. So here's Parrish to lead things off. 313, 1 home run of the year. And Hurst strikes him out. Bruce Hurst has pitched really well this year, been a tough luck loser, 1-2, but a 2.49 ERA, 0.88 whip. He hasn't got much run support, hasn't got great defense behind him, had some bad luck. He's got a 1-0 lead here. Here's Herndon now. Herndon figures to get more playing time with a Gibson out. 200, 1 home run, 5 RBIs on the year, and 35 at-bats. Here's a ground ball to Boggs. And it could be an error on Boggs. Boggs has a pretty bad air rating. 26 air rating like his number. That's not good. Did he boot it? He did. And the Red Sox make their 2nd error in as many innings. Romero made one last inning.
1 out.
And the Red Sox erased it as Gedman threw out Darnell Cole. But now we got Herndon on as Boggs boots that one. So 1 out, 1 on. And once again, Hurst says, what do I got to do here? I don't get much run support, and my defense behind me is crappy. That's why I'm 1-2 with a 2.49 ERA. But here comes Chet Lemon. Chet the Jet, 205, no homers, 1 RBI. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Boggs. Boggs makes the play there, and they turn 2. So Boggs makes up for it, gets out of it with a double play. Hurst tips his hat to Wade, and we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Red Sox up 1-0. It will be Barrett, Romero, and Evans. And, of course, Barrett, one of my favorite players as a kid. He is off to a really tough start. And the irony of it is he's hitting in the ace spot and he's batting like he's an eighth place hitter. In real life, he had a really good year to the point where the Red Sox changed their lineup up and put Barrett up at the top of the order, and moved Evans down. And that move's coming because you play as play lineups. So right now, he's hitting like he should be there. If he started off 133 in real life, he probably would have stayed down there, or maybe lost his job. So here's Barrett standing in, trying to get hot here. And there it is. Maybe he'll turn it around here today. There's a base hit for Marty Barrett. So Barrett's on,
No outs,
and
man
his
on
average
first.
jumps up from
The defense
133 to
is playing deep in the
179,
corners.
and he may be stealing a bag here. He's got 4 for speed with Romero up. Is Barrett going? He will not go. He'll hold
No
there
outs,
for
man
now.
on
So
first.
Romero up.
The defense is playing
Romero
right at the center.
179. No homers, 1 RBI. The shortstop position for the Red Sox 86 is bleak. Spike Owen will come here shortly to help with that position a little bit. So Romero stands in. And he doubles in the corner. He says, take that. So Romero doubles. Will they wave Barrett around the score? They will not.
No
Barrett
outs,
holds
men
up
on
at
second and
third.
third.
And the Red Sox in business again. Second and third, nobody out. And now you got top of the order with Dwight Evans up. Evans walked his first time up. Evans 259, homer and 4 RBIs. He's got a 365 OBP. And that leadoff spot. Walked the first time. Tanana lifts in, fires, and struck him out. A big time strikeout there, and a bad strikeout for Evans. Got to put the ball in play right there. Have got to put the
One
ball
out,
in play.
men on second and third.
No excuse for that from Dwight. So 1 down. And now here comes Boggs. And Boggs again, who will try to put the ball in play here and at least get a run in. The infield is back. They're conceding the run. So Boggs' job right now hit a ground ball somewhere and get that running. The pitch to Boggs. And he walked. So maybe Tanana was, being careful of Boggs. Maybe he'd rather face Buckner here. Buckner up, bases loaded, a ground ball from Buckner, and it's a double play and get out of the inning. So maybe Tanana was nibbling for a reason. So 1 out. And of course, one of the big knocks against Boggs that sometimes he would walk too much. Like in a spot like that, they said, instead of protecting his average, why don't you go ahead, maybe go outside the strike zone, hit a ground ball to Whitaker, and get a run home. Kind of one of the knocks on Boggs sometimes doing that too. So he is on there. Let's see how it plays out with Buckner up. Buckner 288 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs. He's 1 for 1 today. He could use a base hit right here. The pitch to Buckner. And he lines out to Trammell, and everyone gets back. So 2 gone, and Tanana may get out of this jam.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Now, the bad news for Tanana is that I face Big Jim Rice, and Jim's been on fire here lately. He walked his first time up. 321, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. And Big Jim may be trying to put one on the screen right here and make this 5-0. Tanana looks in, fires. Ground ball to Angle. And it's off his glove for a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And Jim Rice delivers again. He stays hot.
2 outs,
He
men on
drives
first
in
and second.
RBI 13 and 14, which leads the Red Sox. And his batting average jumps to 333. So Jim Rice, who, people forget this, he came in third, I believe, third in MVP voting in 86. Clemens won it. Then it was Mattingly, and I think Rice was third. If not third, he was 4. He was up there, though. He had a good year, not a big power year. Hit 320. He delivers right there. So here's Baylor, who's in a slump, and Baylor needs a big hit here. 3-0 Sox here. Tanner looks in, fires to Baylor. And Baylor singles the right field. Well, Boggs score. There are 2 outs. Boggs is not the fastest guy in the world. And he is thrown out at the plate. So
2
Boggs
runs,
has thrown
4
out
hits,
Dave
and
Collins,
2
who's in
left
there for
on.
Kirk Gibson. Fires and gets Wade Boggs at the plate. Did not get a good jump off that ball. The Red Sox do get 2. It could have been more. It's 3-0 Red Sox. Top of the third we go. And it'll be Angle, Brookins, and Collins to face Hurst. Hurst now stares in. The pitch to Angle. And he walks him. So a leadoff walk never ends well. angled in 091 of the year, and you're walking
Two
him.
outs, men on first.
Not what Mr. Hurst wanted to do right there. So here's Brookins. Brookins 200, no home runs, no RBIs, only 5 at bats so far in the year. He's in there too. He figures he get more playing time as well with Kirk Gibson out now. So Hurst delivers. Ground ball to Romero. Can they turn 2 here? They do. So Romero goes 6-4-3, rack him up.
Today.
And there's 2 gone. Romero booted 1 earlier.
2 outs, bases empty.
Makes the play there. And here comes Dave Collins now. Collins in the 9 spot. He was leading off before, and Trammell has taken over that spot for today. But Collins has been on fire. 341, no homers, 5 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. He is dangerous. Switch hitter, batting from the right side now. 2 outs, nobody on for Collins. There's the pitch. Ground ball to Romero. He makes the play, and the top of the 3rd is over.
No runs.
We go
no
bottom
hits,
3. Tigers still looking for the first hit. Hurst has gone through the order. He's faced a minimum. He can't get the perfect game. The Red Sox made 2 errors.
Bottom of the 3rd.
But he's faced the nine guys here in the first 3 innings, and no hits. So bottom 3 we go. Be Armas, Gedman, and Barrett here. Armas has an RBI today, hit by a pitch to drive in the first Red Sox run. Drove it in the hard way. So here he is to lead things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch to Armas, and a foul out to second base. Whitaker goes over, finds room from the Red Sox dugout, and there's 1 down. So here's Gedman now, 0-for-1 on the day. Hit a ground ball to Whitaker his last time up. Tanner looks in, fires. Gedman fly ball to right field. Collins is there. And there's 2 gone.
Base is empty.
And now here's Barrett. Barrett now singled his last time up. Barrett 152, trying to get off this tough spot here. There's the pitch to Barrett. Ground ball to Whitaker. So Tanana now makes quick work of the Red Sox in the 3rd here, and the Red Sox lead 3-0.
Top of the 4th.
As we go to the top of the 4th. We get a quick drink. The historical chimes in. Tigers have future J. Darnell Coles, future J. Dave Collins. No Bo Sox in the game was a J at any time. That's true. But it's kind of funny, though, how you see it, back in the 80s and 90s. You see it now, like how, just, all divisions probably. The AL East goes, you'll see a lot of AL East, like, guys, not superstars, but like, Darnell Coles, guys like Dave Collins, who aren't stars, but good ball players who make their tour around the AL East. I think of like Steve Pearce. I think of Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now. You think of those guys, and it's probably make a good list of guys who just went around the AL East. Kevin Millar was on the Red Sox, Blue Jays, the Orioles and Blue Jays, I think. Those guys are kind of, it makes sense too, because you play each other so much and you see these players so much that you have kind of that firsthand scouting report on them, and you kind of like what they bring to the table, and so when it's time for a trade or free agency, and you kind of bring them on and so forth. But no Red Sox here on 86 team were ever a Blue Jay. That's a good point. That's a good point right there. So here's Trammell to lead things off. Trammell struck out his first time up, 413 with 5 homers and 10 RBIs. So, Cutter Historical, are you a Blue Jay fan? Here's the pitch to Trammell. And struck him out. So Trammell struck out twice. After a real good start, he strikes out twice. So Trammell goes down there. Here's Coles. Coles reached on an error by Romero, and they were thrown out to second base, trying to steal. Fly ball right field. Can Dwight Evans get there is the question. Can Dewey get there? Do we or don't he? Do we or don't he? And he does not. Base hit the right field. I thought he might make the catch there. So One of my favorite signs in Fenway
One
Park,
out, men on
1990,
first.
there's a sign that said Dewey, Dewey, or don't he, question mark, and it said, thank God he does. But he did not get to that ball there. And of course, we don't want to talk about the Ron Juckett 1988 season replay and what happened to Dwight Evans in that World Series. So, all right, so Jay's a big Jays fan. Okay. Well, did you catch? I'm playing the 2021 season as well. I saw that replay. I always do kind of two replays at once, kind of a modern one. And I did 2021. I had the Yankees and Jays on opening day yesterday. That Blue Jay lineup in 2021 is a fun lineup too. We got Bo Bichette, Teoscar. I love Teoscar Hernandez. I wish the Red Sox would have opened their wallet for an extra year and got Teoscar Hernandez a couple either last year, the year before, a few times. Um, Vlad Guerrero. They have a fun team. They're a fun team to play with though. Captain Carl joins in. I've started my 86 replay, but I've decided not to do it with Pursue the Pennant because not all players are carded. I'm replaying the season with Strat. Cool, cool, cool. 86 is fun to play. Fun to play. Ryan's doing his replay as well. It's fun to see that too. So keep us posted for sure, Captain Carl. See how your results turn out because that's one thing I'm kind of looking forward to is see how Ron's turns out. He's using Action PC baseball. How mine turns out, and then you're using Strat. So we'll see kind of what happens and storylines and all those things too. So good stuff on that. All right, so Coles is on now after the single. Here's Whitaker. And Whitaker a fly ball to right field. Evans has got that one. And
Two
there's two
outs, men on
gone.
first.
So here's Parrish, who struck out his first time up 306, one home run, 4 RBIs. A base hit left field. And Coles will go from first to third. Good base running there. And the Tigers now have first and third with 2 outs.
Two outs, men on first and third.
So Hurst got to bear down. Here's Herndon now. Herndon reached in the Boggs area his first time up. 194, one home run, 5 RBIs. Of course, the Tigers without Kirk Gibson. He's been put on the IL, what they call a DL back then, until June 2nd. He'll come off. So the Tiger lineup a little bit different today. The pitch to Herndon. And a short fly ball to right field. Evans is there, and Hurst gets out of it.
No runs, 2 hits.
Bottom 4 we go. Red Sox lead it
Bottom of the
3-0. Captain Carl chimes in. That's what I thought as well. 3 different game engines playing the same season. That's always fun. It's always fun to kind of see kind of what happens and the dice, and there's always that kind of idea too about kind of I like seeing, like, for example, if a team underperforms in the replay, and like you can kind of go back and like for instance the 91 Pirates in my replay underperformed, and I looked to see why, and they lost a bunch of close games, like a bunch of one-run games. And so, and that can just be the dice. Sometimes, like I had earlier, when Baylor was up, and it was like, I forgot what it was now. Like 24 through 66 was a base hit, and rolled the dice, and I rolled a 2 and a 1, and it was an out. It's like the odds say that's a base hit and would have scored 2 runs, and if that happens, a handful of times in games, it changes the whole game, and all of a sudden now you go from, winning the division to losing the division. So I think that's what's cool about it. And, the dice and how they roll and the odds, you can kind of have some surprises in there too. So it's always cool to kind of see what happens in that. Oh, good. Dwight, yeah, Evans is not homer. I don't think anyone. Ryan did not get Evans to homer in this first at bat either. So Captain Carroll chimes in, like you, Dwight Evans homer during the opening day, but not in the first inning. Yeah. So Dewey hit one out opening day, but not in that first inning, doing that too. So, but the other thing too is I love the ass play lineups just because I like seeing the flow of the season. But like the Red Sox are a good example because they changed their lineup up as the season goes. Evans does not lead off all year long. Marty Bird does not hit eighth all year long. So it's cool to see when that change happens, doing that too. In 54, my 54 replay I did, Willie Mays had an unbelievable year, was hitting like sixth, like for the first month of the season, 2 months of the season, hitting sixth in the order. And so it's cool to kind of see how the managers, and sometimes you look, what the hell are they doing? 75 replay, Tony Canigliaro is hitting cleanup opening day. I mean, and Tony C was making a comeback in cleanup. I mean, so it's cool to kind of see. That's why I like playing as played, because you see just how things progress during the year. So here's Romero. He doubled his last time up after I chastised his play. I said he's playing horribly and how bad the shortstop position is for the Red Sox in 86. He doubled. So let's see if he does that again. He pops out there to Whitaker and is one down. So, of course, Spike Owen will join the Sox soon. Dave Henderson will join the Sox soon. Tom Seaver will join the Sox soon. I should say soon. They joined it during the year. Those are the three big pickups for the Red Sox: Owen, Henderson, and Tom Seaver. And, of course, the big debate is if I do get in the playoffs, and Ron's already said this. Ron said if the Red Sox make the playoffs in this replay, Tom Seaver will be available. And I'm going to do the same exact thing. If the Red Sox make the playoffs, Tom Seaver will pitch in the playoffs. But, he's not pitched real well so far in this replay with the White Sox. He's kind of got shelled around here. So here's Evans. Evans has walked and struck out. One down. The pitch. And a little looping drive to left field. Let's see if Herndon can get there. He's a 4 for range, which is pretty good. So 11 through 25 and out, 26 through 66 for the hit. So here's another good example right now. The dice say this should be a hit. This should be a base hit for Dwight Evans. Okay? Will the dice be kind? The dice were kind, or the dice kind of did what they're supposed to do and got a base hit. And so that's also how players can underperform too. If that gets caught, like Don Baylor's ball got caught, okay, and it hurts his average. And that's maybe you have a bunch of dice rolls like that during the year, and all of a sudden the guy underperforms from his card. That's how the dice go. So here is Wade Boggs, and Captain Carl chimes in. I like that as well. I'm replaying the 74 with Mike Schmidt sitting 8th. Yeah, so it's 74 hitting 8th. Yeah, so it's cool to kind of see that stuff too, where the people hit. And of course, Nomar leads off. As a leadoff hitter, 97 his rookie year. And there's a ground out to Tanana. So Boggs gets the runner over, kind of a swinging bunt there. A ground out to Tanana. He gets Boggs only, so Evans moves into second base. So 2 gone for Buckner now. Buckner is 1 for 2. Tanana looks in. Struck him out. So we're through 4 here in the Fen. It's 3-0 Red Sox. Hurst and Tanana, a couple of good lefties going at it here. And Chetland will lead things off. Lemon 0 for 2 today. Hitting 200. Off to a tough start. 9 for 45. So Chet is, what did he do in real life? He had 251, 12 home runs. So he's kind of doing worse than his card says so far here early on. A lot of time to go. Struck him out there, so Hurst gets him.
1 out, bases empty.
And Hurst now with 4 strikeouts. He's got 27 strikeouts and 24 2/3 so far in the year. So Hurst is striking guys out for sure. So here's Engel. Engel walked his first time up. Engel and on play playing first base for Darrell Evans. Darrell Evans getting the day off apparently against the lefty. Ground ball to Romero. And he makes the play. So 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Brookins. Hurst has been snake bit all year long, so a 3-0 lead right now, it seems pretty good, but he's had some bad luck so far this year. So hopefully it does not all come crashing down on his head here. He walks Brookins. So Brookins walks, 2-out walk.
2 outs, men on first.
And now here comes Dave Collins. Dave Collins, 333. Switch hitter, 5 for speed. So if he gets on, he can run the bases. And a line out to Armas is there, and we're through the top of the 5th. The Red Sox still lead 3-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors to the Sox. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers.
Bottom of the 5th.
Bottom 5 we go. It'll be Big Jim Rice, Baylor, and Armas. Rice walked and hit a 2-run single. He's at 333, 2 homers, 14 RBIs, off to a really good start here in the 86 season for the Red Sox. He's on pace for about 162 RBIs. He's got 14 RBIs. It's game 15, so he's on pace for an RBI a game. The pitch to Rice. He walks again, so Rice is on base again. A leadoff walk.
No outs, men on
Jim
first.
not very fast at 2 for speed. 86. Jim was not a great base runner, great speed at that point. In his younger days, he could run a little bit. Didn't steal a lot of bases, but he could run. The Red Sox didn't steal bases at any point back then in the 80s and 70s. So here's Baylor. Baylor fly ball to center field. That was the one I talked about earlier that the odds were going to be a base hit, and the dice were not kind to him, and he singled. He's at 176 on the year, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Off to a tough start here. The pitch to Baylor. And he singles here, so Don Baylor trying to get out of his little slump here. A 2-hit day for Don. And let's see if Rice will take the extra base here. He does. So I just talked about Jim Rice not running real well. He said, watch this. I'm going to go first to third in a single.
No outs, men on first and third. The first baseman is playing.
So first and third now. And here comes Armas. Armas got hit by a pitch and drove in a run with the bases loaded and fouled out to Whitaker. So first and third, 1 out. Nobody out, I'm sorry. The pitch to Armas. Base hit center field. 1 run is in. And we might have an error on Chet Lemon. Let's see what Chet the Jets' air rating is. 36, so not great. And with no air. Ray had 36. It rolls on the dot. So
no outs,
a break there for the Tigers. It's first and second now, 4-0 Red Sox. Nobody out yet. Here comes Gedman. The Red Sox have gotten to Tanana today. Tanana 4 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs. He's walked 4 and struck out 2. He came in really, really good. He's had a tough day today. The pitch to Gedman now. Trying to break this one open. And he struck out. Big strikeout there from Tanana. He bears down and gets a big strikeout.
Men on first and second.
So 1 down. And here comes Barrett now. Barrett. And Tanana now is on the, I guess you call it, not really the bonus guys. He's on the back end of his endurance right now. So basically anybody gets on base from this point on, he'll go to B grades. But if he can get everybody out, he can face 6 more guys before he gets on B grade. So Tiger bullpen is getting busy as we speak now. Barrett stands in. The pitch to Marty. And Barrett with a 2-hit day. He's going to break out of this slump. Baylor will score. An RBI for Barrett.
1 out.
Good to see that. I love Marty Barrett.
They're making the call to the bullpen.
And that'll be it for Tanana. So I love Barrett's my favorite player. It pains me the slump he's been in here, and I'm glad he's getting out of it here. So a base hit for Barrett, a 2-hit day, and that will bring in a new pitcher for the Tigers. Randy O'Neal will come in, the right-hander, making his 4th appearance on the year. He does not have a decision. He's got no wins, no losses. He's got 1 save, though. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, getting up 2 long balls. 2 long balls and 5 2/3 innings pitched. Put that one away. 4 runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, 6.35 ERA, a 1.06 whip. The whip is good, but it makes sense with the home run balls he gives up for the ERA. So Romero will stand in, 5-0 Sox. Trying to pour this one on here and break their 3-game losing streak. First and third now, 1 out. Here's Romero. And Romero fly ball to Collins, and that will score Armas easily. So a good job of Romero. Got the bat and the ball, hit a deep fly ball to right field, and the Red Sox now lead 6-0. A 3-run spot here in the 5th, and we're not done yet. If here comes Evans. Evans has walked, struck out, and singled. He's now at 268 on the year. O'Neal looks in, fires. Base hit Evans to right field. So Evans singles. Barrett will hold at second. First and second now, and here comes Mr. Boggs. The Red Sox now with 10 hits. The Red Sox offense hasn't been great so far in this replay. Maybe they're waking up here a little bit. They have been better at home. They got off their road trip. So Boggs now stands in. The pitch. Struck him out. So how about that? O'Neill gets Boggs, struck him out. You don't see Boggs struck out often to a right-handed pitcher. Gets him there, but the Red Sox get 3 in the 5th. It is 6-0 Red Sox. I'm back. I gotta get a quick drink there. So Trammell will lead things off. Trammell moved to the leadoff spot today after a red-hot start. And he struck out twice today. So not a great return to the leadoff role for Trammell, but still 404 in the year, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. He's been a machine, and he's really killed the Red Sox. Those numbers. This is game 6 against the Red Sox. They played, this is their 14th game. 14th game, and they're 6 against the Red Sox, and he's done most of his damage against the Red Sox. So, but today, so far, the Sox have had his number. The pitch to him right here. I spoke too soon. Ballpark effect. He's got a base hit for sure. The question is it a single or a home run? I ran my mouth too quick. All right, 11 through 42 is a single. 43 through 62 might be a home run. And 63 through 66 is definitely a home run. What did I say? And it could be a home run. It could be a home run. So it's likely a home run. 1's a single. 2 through 6 is a home run. And there it goes. Alan Trammell into the screen, and he continues to terrorize the Red Sox. Number 6 on the year in game 14 of the season.
No outs, bases empty.
Alan Trammell continues to hurt the baseball. 6-1. No shutout for Hurst. But a solo shot. We'll take solo shots with the Red Sox. You'll take the solo shot. So here's Coles with 1 for 2. The pitch, ground ball to Barrett. Marty Barrett defensively is so good. And he makes the play there, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
And here's Whitaker. Whitaker hitless today. He stands in to face Hurst. The pitch. Base hit to right field, so Whitaker's on. A 1-out single.
1 out, man on first.
And you do have to be concerned the Red Sox bullpen here. If it gets to that point, Hurst has got 7 batters left before he gets the B grades. He might get some bonus guys. But that bullpen has not been good. Remember, the bullpen does not have Calvin Schiraldi yet. There is no Calvin Schiraldi. And I know that Red Sox fans kind of cringe when they think of Schiraldi because of the World Series, but he was really, really good in the season. People forget how good he was and how valuable he was out of the pen. They kind of think of the last thing they see of him, which wasn't the best thing in the world. But the Red Sox bullpen is not what you call locked down right now. So here's Parrish now, struck out and singled. And a big strikeout there. So bottom line is Hurst needs to go deep in this ball game.
2 outs, man on
6-1's the score. And here comes Herndon. This Tiger team has got the offense. They can turn a deficit around quickly. So Herndon comes in. He's hitless today, 2 gone. The pitch. Base hit to left field. And it's 1st and 3rd.
2 outs, men on 1st and 3rd.
So here's Lemon now. 2 gone. Lemon hitless today. Big at bat right here. And a possible base on balls, but Hurst's control. And he walked him. So the bases are loaded up. So this is getting kind of concerning now.
Bases loaded.
Given the fact that some of the tough luck Hurst has had, he's not kind of flirting with disaster here. Here's Engel with 2 outs. The good news is Engel's up. Engel hit an 083 in the year. In real life, he had 256, but no homers and 4 RBI, so not what you call real dangerous. If you're going to face somebody in Tigers lineup, I'm going to face this guy with the bases loaded. So Hurst looks in. The pitch. And a fly ball center field. Armas is there, and Hurst wiggles himself out of that jam. Bottom six we go. 6-1 Red Sox. It'll be Buckner, Rice, and Baylor. And Randy O'Neal still in the ball game for the Tigers. Buckner, line drive to shortstop. Trammell's there.
1 out, bases empty.
1 down. And here comes Rice. Rice had a good day today. He walks there. Jim Rice has not made an out today, folks. He has not made an out. He is on base again. 1 out. And here's Baylor, who's starting to come around as well. Baylor is 2 for 3, and really could be 3 for 3. The 1 out he made was one of those bad dice rolls where it looked like it'd be a base hit, and the dice were not kind to him. So Baylor maybe starting to wake up a little bit and get out of his slump. 1 out to pitch to Baylor. Base hit to right field. Baylor is 3rd hit of the day. He's coming alive, and that could be huge for the Red Sox. Will they send Rice to third base? They do not. Rice will hold up. So 1st and 2nd. 1 out. And here's Armas. Armas base hit to right field, and the Red Sox have the bats alive here in Fenway. That could be an extra bases for Armas. It will not be, and they'll hold up Rice at 3rd. Red Sox playing station-to-station baseball. That's 1980s Red Sox baseball right there. So here's Gedman now. Bases loaded. 1 out. O'Neal looks in. The pitch. Gedman doubles in the corner. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Well, they wave Armas around is the question. They're going to hold up Armas. And the Red Sox have broken this open 8-1. And the infield will come in to face Barrett. Barrett's got 2 hits today, one of them an RBI single. He's going to average up to 167 now. Let's see if Barrett can kind of tack more runs on here. There's a pitch. We got a base action chart. Let's take a look what happened. A possible balk. Did he balk? It's a balk. And the Red Sox score via the balk. They're scoring all kinds of ways. 9-1 to score. The Red Sox have opened it up 9-1. Barrett now stands in. Ground ball to Whitaker. That should get a run in. The infield's back, I believe. And there could be an error as well. No error. Oh, they're going to go for Gedman. The infield was in. They're going for Gedman at the plate. The throw, and everyone's safe. Everyone's safe.
1 out, man on first.
That's another RBI for Barrett. So it's 10-1 Red Sox, and here's Romero now. And I'll walk right there. Randy O'Neal having a tough time.
1 out, men on 1st and 2nd.
So here's Evans now. He's got 2 hits today. Evans fly ball to right field. Deep fly ball. Collins is there. Makes the catch. Barrett tags up easily.
2 outs, men on 1st and 3rd.
And here's Boggs now. Ballpark effect. Out or a single. Give another run here. Oh, it looks really good. So 12 through 66 to the base hit. The only way it's on a hit's an 11. If he rolls a 1-1, he's out. And it's a base hit. Boggs singles to left field. Barrett scores. And the hit parade keeps on coming. Will they send Moreno to 3rd? They do. He's in there. Does Boggs move up? He goes to the second base. And everything is happening for the Red Sox favor today. It's a blowout, folks. They have blown it open. 11-1. O'Neal is done. Sparky goes and gets Dave LaPointe. The lefty to face Buckner. This game is in the bag. And Dave LaPointe makes his first appearance of the year. And he'll come in to face Buckner. 2 gone, 11-1. 14 hits for the Red Sox. They have taken out their frustrations, their 3-game losing streak. coming in. The Tigers have been beaten up on them all year long and early in the season here, and they get their revenge today, 11-1. Here's Buckner, and he walks there. Bases loaded. Here comes Rice, and Rice has not made it out all day today. Rice's line. Let's take a look at his line real quick. He has walked 3 times and has singled and driven in 2. So 3 walks for Rice. He's got 8 on the year. He's got 18 hits on the year, 2 homers, 14 RBIs, 333, a 413 OBP, a 556 slugging. So Jim's been doing some damage, and here he is, bases juice against a lefty. We see a ball up in the screen right about now. We might see one. It might be 15-1 for this pitch. I'm going to predict right now, home run. Predicting a home run right now. Nope, I'm wrong. Ground ball to Coles. And Coles makes the play. I jinxed him. I tried to get too cocky. But the Red Sox get 5 more. They score 8 in the last 2 innings. It's 11-1. It's a party here in Fenway Park. Top of the 7th we go. Hurst on the mound. And Hurst now with some breathing room. I don't want to give it to already, but he should be 2-2 in a few minutes here. The pitch to Brookins. A ballpark effect. The Brookins go deep. So 11 through 42 is a single. 43 through 62 might be a home run. 63 through 66 is definitely a home run. The pitch, the dice. And it's definitely a home run. So Brookins homers. So Hurst is going to have 2 solo home runs. And you'll take that. You don't want to walk guys. You get 11-1 lead, not 11-2 lead. So home run for the Tigers. So 11-2 to score. Here's Collins now. It's garbage time here in Fenway Park. Fly ball to Jim Rice. Can Rice get there is the question. Rice does not get there, so a base hit. And who knows? Maybe you'll see the greatest comeback. I don't know if it's the greatest comeback, but maybe you'll see one of the great comebacks. 11-2. There is no clock in baseball. You got to get guys out. You can't sit on the clock. It's not football. You can't run the ball up the middle. Got to get guys out. So 1 out, or nobody out. Collins at first base, 11-2, 1 run in. So I meant to say, here's Trammell. Trammell homered his last time up. His 6th of the year. On fire. Strikes out there. So Trammell struck out 3 times and homered. Does Hurst get a boost check? He does. So Hurst gets a boost check.
1 out, man on
So the Red Sox can probably save the bullpen today, which they need to be saved. They need to get some rest in there too. They were beaten up here the last couple of games. Here's Coles on 1 out. Base hit to right field. Collins goes from first to third. Great base runner right there. First and third. Well, it could be a double as well for Coles. It is. So Coles with a double.
1 out, men on
And
second
and third, 1 out now. And here comes Whitaker. Sweet Lou. And a strikeout or a flyout in their field. The flyout should get a run home. It's a fly ball to Armas. Collins will score easily. And the Tigers get another run. It's now 11-3.
2 outs, man on second.
And here's Parrish now. Parrish has struck out twice and singled. He singles again. Cole should score here. He does. It's 11-4. 11-4. Tigers trying to chip away here.
Man on first.
And here's Herndon now. Herndon's reaching there and singled. And flied to right. 2 gone. Struck him out. So that will end top of the 7th. It's stretch time. Red Sox 11. Tigers 4. Let me get a quick drink.
Bottom of the 7th.
Oh, we're back. It'll be Baylor. Baylor 3 for 4 today. These guys average over 200 now, 208. So Baylor coming alive, and the Red Sox need him to come alive. There's the pitch from LaPointe. And the short fly ball to Lemon, so 1 down. So they get Baylor out there.
1 out, base is empty.
And here comes Armas. Armas has got 2 hits today. He's got 2 RBIs. He's got an HBP, hit by pitch RBI. So almost a good day today for him, hitting 309 in the season, having a really good start to his year. Who needs Dave Henderson? Ground ball to Coles. He makes the play, 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Gedman. Gedman had a double, an RBI. Drove in 2 of the doubles last time up. Gedman off to a really good start, 367, 1 a home run, 10 RBIs. He is tied for second in the Red Sox in RBIs with Armas. Jim Rice leads with a 14. And he doubles again, so Gedman continues to stay hot.
2 outs, man on second.
A 2-out double. Here's Barrett now. Barrett has run in 2 today. He's got 2 hits. A rare play. I love rare plays. Want to know why? Because they're rare. With a slow chopper to second base. Whitaker charges the ball, fires to first, but Barrett is safe on a very close play for an infield single. Gedman takes third in the play and then tries to score while the first baseman is protesting the first base umpire. Can Gedman score? He is out. He is out.
No runs.
So Dave Engel was arguing with the umpire about the first base call. Gedman tries to score. Engel finally wakes up and fires and gets a slow-moving Gedman to end the inning. So a rare play, definitely a rare play. So top of the 8th we go. It's 11-4 Red Sox. It'll be Chet Lemon to lead things off, then Engel, then Brookins. Hurst still in there for the Red Sox here. Lemon line drive to Rice. He's there, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here is Dave Engel. Struck him out, 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
Hurst now with 8 strikeouts in the day. He's got 31 and 28 innings pitched on the season. Ground ball to Boggs. Boggs makes the play, and that will end the top of the 8th.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Red Sox 11, Tigers 4.
Bottom of the 8th.
11 runs, 16 hits for the Red Sox and 2 errors. Tigers 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. So 15 runs and 25 hits combined in this ball game. Romero will lead things off. He's got a double today. He also has a sacrifice RBI, a sac fly RBI. Base hit there. So Romero singles. Now bring his average over 200. I always like to get your average above 200. You never want to see that 195 sitting there. So Romero brings us up to 214. Still not great, but better than 195. So he is on now for Evans. Evans has got 2 hits today. Hitting 276 on the year. The pitch from the point. And a fly ball to right field. Collins is there. 1 down.
1 out, man on first.
And here comes Wade Boggs. Boggs is an RBI single. Hitting 345 on the year. Strikes out there. Boggs struck out twice today, so you don't see that out too often.
2 outs, man on first.
So 2 gone. Here's Buckner. Buckner's got hit today as well and walked. The rest of his 17 hits. Everyone's been hitting today for the Red Sox. Ground ball to Coles, and he'll make the play. And the 8th inning is over. So top 9 we go. Red Sox 7-run lead. The big question here, will Bruce Hurst throw a complete game shutout? Or complete game, it's not a shutout. A complete game. So he's on, he's not in the green anymore, but he's not in B grades yet either. He's in that limbo area. He's still on the A grades. But as soon as one gets on base, he goes to B grade. And so he could, if he goes 1, 2, 3, get out of the game without going on B grades. So we'll see what happens here. Here's the pitch to Collins, who will lead things off in the 9th. A short fly ball there to Armas. Armas makes the play, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
So here's Trammell. Trammell homered in this game. He was 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. 408, 6 home runs, 11 RBIs for Trammell. Having a great start to his year. And he walks there, so Trammell's on. And let's see now what they do here with Hurst.
1 out, man on first.
He is on B grades now. Do they keep him in as Coles comes up, 1 out, guy on, 7-run lead? Do they try to get Hurst to finish this game for the Sox? They're keeping him in. Coles singles, so first and second all 1 out. First and third, Tremble takes third base.
1 out, men on
So
first
first
and
and third, and now here's Whitaker. Hurst still in there. And he strikes out Whitaker on B grade. So even, B grades, if you're a really good pitcher, you can still be a
2 outs, men
decent
on
pitcher in
first
B
and third.
grades. If you're an average pitcher and go on B grades, you're horrible. But guys like Hurst and Clemens and Gooden and Mike Scott and those guys, they go on B grades. They lose something, but they're still can get guys out though too. So here's Parrish with 2 outs. Hurst gonna finish this game off, and Parrish homers in the screen. So Parrish with a 3-run shot. Let's see now what McNamara does. It's now 11-7. As Parrish puts that one in the screen, it's now 11-7 now.
Base is empty.
It's going to Hurst, and that'll be it for Hurst. So Hurst will not get the complete game. They'll bring in Steve Crawford. So Crawford will make his 7th appearance already. This is game 15. He has gone 6 1/3, 13 hits, going to have 1 home run, 8 runs. Has not struck out a batter, has not walked a batter, has 11.37 ERA. He's 0-1 with a save and a 2.05 whip. He has not pitched well here early on. So here is Herndon trying to keep the game going. And we're going to roll it again. We're long at bat. So nothing happened there. I really put drops in there. I'd roll again here for Herndon. A fly ball center field. Armas is there, and the game will come to an end. It was kind of an ugly game with a lot of action.
Thanks for playing.
But 18 runs and 28 hits for both teams combined. The Red Sox win 11-7. They break their 3-game losing streak, get over 500, and they go to 8-7 in the year. Hurst goes to 2-2, races his record up there. Tanana gets the first loss of the year, 3-1. Hurst the MVP. I don't know about that. I think I would have probably given it to Jim Rice. That's just me, but they liked Hurst. All right, so that game's in the books right now. So let's kind of take a look real quick. We'll play some games. I'm planning on playing, so I play all the Red Sox games I mentioned before. The other thing I've been doing too is instead of playing every Saturday game, which I started doing there too, what I do instead is I play the Red Sox game and I pick out one other game each day I want to play. And then on Saturdays, I pick out 2 other games I want to play. So Monday through Friday, or Sunday through Friday, I play every Red Sox game and one other game that day. And then on Saturday, I play the Red Sox game and then 2 other games that day. And I kind of pick out the games based on kind of, what I want to play. Okay, so the game I'm picking out today, is the Giants and Dodgers. You can't go wrong. Giants and Dodgers. Giants are in first place right now, and you got Fernando going um, against. So Fernando going, I tend to go with that way there. So let's go ahead and simulate these games real quick here. Angels and the A's. The A's are in first place in the West. Mike Witt on the hill. He's 3-0 on the season though, and he takes the loss. So the A's continue to surprise people. Fonseca is home number 3. Dusty Baker is number 2. And the A's now go to 10-5 on the year with a 4-1 win right there. Orioles at the Indians, Scott McGregor on the hill. And the Orioles win that one 8-7. So they go to 8-7. They win 4-2. They're tied with the Red Sox now. Eddie Murray hits them home number 2. Larry Sheets homers. Floyd Rayford homers. And the Orioles get the win there. Yankees at the Royals. Yankees are 8-5. A win here could pull them into a tie in first place of the Tigers here. It's Rasmussen versus Leonard, and the Yankees win in 11, 7-4. Fisher the win, Quisenberry the loss, the save by Dave Righetti, Steve Balboni homers number 4, and the Yankees with a 9-5, and they're now tied for first place in the East. White Sox at Milwaukee. I mentioned Tom Seaver again, and he hasn't pitched well so far. He's 0-2 on the year, facing Bill Wegman, and he loses again. He goes to 0-3. Bill Wegman to win. Mark Clear, um, old Red Sox player there with the save, number two, and it's 4-1 Brew Crew. Twins at the Mariners. Jim Butcher versus Mike Moore, and the Mariners win 9-2. Salas homers, Bradley homers, and that one. Rangers the Blue Jays. Rangers the Blue Jays. Steve versus Mason, and the Blue Jays get the win. Cutter Historical will be happy about that. 12-6. Steve the win gets his first one of the year. Dennis Lamp to save. Pete Incaviglia is his fifth home run of the year. Larry Parrish, Lance's brother, is his fourth of the year. George Bell has number two. Cliff Johnson is first of the year. Houston and Atlanta, the Astros are struggling 5-8 against the Braves 6-6. Bob Nipper on the hill from Fulton County Stadium, the launching pad, and the Astros lose again 6-4. And this one, Dale Murphy, it's his second home of the year, and the Astros are now 5-9. What's up with the Astros? Cardinals, the Cubs. The Cardinals are 7-3, a surprise so far in the East, taking on the Cubs, who are 2-9. And the Cubs bats wake up in this one, 13-4. Van Slyke home for the Cardinals. Dunston and Julie Davis home for the Cubbies. Tennyson to win. Only the loss. Vic Ruthven the save. Andy Hawkins against the Reds. Padres the Reds. Riverfront Stadium. And the Reds go to 7-4 with a 4-3 win. Ted Power the win. Franco the save. Dave Parker's your MVP in that one. And the Phillies at Montreal. Carlton versus Joe Hesketh. And the Phillies win. They win. They go 7-4 as well. 5-1 win there. Carlton to win his first of the year. Hesketh the loss. Bedrosian picks up the save. Deritas homers, and Schmidt hits number 5 right there. So that's where we stand there. Giants and Dodgers I'll probably play offline unless for some reason I don't have time to play it offline and tomorrow night it hasn't been played yet. I might pop on playing the channel. So let's take a look real quick at the standings. So far, Tigers and Yankees tied at first. Brewers are a half game back. So are the Blue Jays. Orioles and Red Sox are 1.5 back. Indians are 4.5 back. And the A's, surprising everybody in the West, a 2-game lead in the Mariners as the Angels are struggling a little bit there at 7-9. Phillies, Cardinals are in first place, a half-game lead over the Mets. That's surprising. And the Giants with a half-game lead over the Reds, and the Astros are 5-9. So the Astros and Angels, who both made the playoffs in '86, are both under 500. The Red Sox a game over 500, and the Mets 2 over 500 there in the East. So the West and AL and NL a little bit different so far. Bad start by those two teams. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for joining in, Captain Carl, Cutter Historical. Thanks for popping in and talking. Until next time, we'll see you guys. Have a good night.